I just got home from the camping trip and I'm gonna go outside and check my dahlias. So I need to get this pencil, sharpen this pencil. This can of WD-40, see, it got run over. It's all smashed. See that? I'm gonna lube these up like this. So got lots of dahlias in here. I could not be happier, but they need to be deadheaded. You gotta keep up on your deadheading. You gotta keep up on your staking, and you gotta keep up on your labeling. Anything that's looking kind of sickly, you wanna cut off. This one is pretty decent. This is called Lollipop. It's a little small pon-pon, about a 2-incher, and it's kind of looking sickly on the back, so that's gotta go. This was a stem cutting, okay? I know because I cut this guy on 3/1 of 20, and I don't know if I remember making a video or not, but this is a stem cutting, and look how big and full this plant is. Got lots of blooms, and it's full, it's bushy, and that came from a stem cutting, so that's good. So that one right there, that one looks like a Firebird to me. Says Firebird right on her. So see that, how it's burned right there on the tips? These dahlias got burned in frost. So see this right here, see how that looks burned? It got burned during frost. So this is a Clearview Daniel, and it got frost burn, and it just kind of never came to fruition. Just as small. It should be tall, big. See this guy? This is one's called Duet. Got this one from Home Depot. It's was about $5 for the tuber. Pretty freaking sweet little flower there. So I'm just coming around here deadheading these dahlias. When they look like this on the back, they've got to go. This is one of my absolute favorite plants to grow in the garden, for sure. Take a look at this guy here. This is called Cafe au lait, and it is a dinner plate dahlia, about 8 to 10 inches across. As you can see, I have not been as good as I have been wanting to, and see how neglected that is. That should have been cut out a week or more ago. So when you don't deadhead these out, you don't get as many blooms. So you need to come through here and cut out stuff like this. So as I'm coming through here, I'm also looking at these blooms, trying to figure out which ones they are and labeling them so I know exactly what I have and which tuber, when I go to harvest them in the fall, is going to be what. So I know, so I can try to strategically plan to put the tall ones in the back and some of the shorter ones in the front. You can see this one's pretty much 6 feet tall. This is a, I think this one's called Beep Beep, and it's pretty big. So 6-footer, love it. And I couldn't ask for something even better than that. This is one of my favorite dahlias right here. It's called Inland Dynasty. This is one of the 10 to 12 inches or whatever. It's probably 8 to 10 inches across, this thing. It's a cactus variety, Inland Dynasty. The sad thing about my dahlias is as soon as they come on, they go out. So we're just about at the very end of August, and they're all kind of in bloom. They're still, some of them are still coming. Got here Brookside Snowball there. See this little guy right here? That's Mary Munn's. This would be Wynn's Pink Pearl right here. Just admiring the beauty of these dahlias. This one's Myrtle's Folly. I've got a lot of varieties and colors. A lot of different dahlias. Look at this guy right here. This is Enchantress right here. So see this guy right here? This is Cafe au lait. This is a dinner plate dahlia. Same here. Very large dinner plate dahlia. So I am having a hard time trying to identify this one. This is, I think this is Dragonberry. I cannot tell. This one would be Boogie Nights. See that dark purple color. Enchantress right here. Beautiful, beautiful flower. You guys remember this one? This is Fuzzy Wuzzy. It's a little small variety. Brookside Snowball right here. Brookside Snowball. And then Pinelands Pam. See that? It's a beautiful flower, Pinelands Pam. So let's take a look at the renovation area. In the area that I seeded, it's probably been about a month and a half since I seeded this Everest Kentucky Bluegrass. Still quite a few areas that still need to fill in. You see this? Quite a few dead spots that did not fill in, primarily because the water washed away the seed. First time I seeded my lawn back in 2014, it took 2 full years for every spot to completely fill in and to be full. This lawn is barely 1 year old, not even a year old. I seeded this July 15th, roughly 2019, and we're in the end of August. So it's just about a year old. You could pretty well plan on Kentucky Bluegrass taking 24 months to fill in my opinion. Some people are gonna say elsewhere or say have a differing opinion towards that, but I would say for the most part you're gonna need to wait 24 months. So we are coming into overseeding season, okay? A lot of people have asked me, hey, I want to overseed my lawn with Kentucky Bluegrass. Do you recommend doing that? And I do not recommend doing that. The reason being, Kentucky Bluegrass takes a long time to germinate. You're looking at anywhere from 6 to 25, 30 days for this seed to germinate. So while you're waiting for that bluegrass to germinate and come up, you're needing to mow the lawn because it's getting taller and taller and taller, and that bluegrass needs to sit and wait. And you need to wait for 20, 30 days in order to fully grow up tall enough to where you can delicately get your mower on there, or you could start mowing it. And in the meantime, you've got your existing grass that just keeps growing taller and taller and taller, and it's competing against your seedlings. So your seedlings are finding it difficult to get the sunlight that it needs. Ryegrass or fescue, on the other hand, that stuff grows like crazy. So you could throw that stuff down in a week or 10 to 14 days. You could be mowing that stuff and it's just strong and gangbusters. It grows so quickly and germinates so quickly that you're okay to overseed with that, because it just grows so fast and it will grow and establish just as fast as the existing grass is growing up. You always want to push your lawn with a high phosphorus style fertilizer if you are seeding. That would be the middle number on the 3 numbers on a fertilizer bag. That would be the analysis of the fertilizer bag, those 3 numbers. You want something with high phosphorus. 16 would work, or like a, maybe a 10, 24, 12 or something like that, or a 10, 24, 8 or something. You just want something with a high middle number. But that's pretty well it. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing today. You can see all these flowers that I've torn out. See all these flowers? It's too bad, but they're just old and ready to go. And so I've cut these out from here that you see, so new flowers and new blooms can come in. These dahlias are what I've been waiting for all year long. And all that work that I put in all season long, it's finally coming to fruition, and I love it. It's so fantastic, and I love dahlia season. So weeds with a new grow in are not something to get overly worried about. They're easy to kill later, and not something that we really need to stress out about. The primary function and the primary objective now is to get the grass to fill in, and just don't worry about the weeds. We can take care of those later very easily. If you've got grassy weeds like this, that is something to be concerned with, like that, or like this. See these grassy weeds here? Those are bad. Grassy weeds are difficult to manage, and that's going to take perseverance, dedication with Roundup and a paintbrush. So let's make the most of this fall, and let's get our grass growing like crazy. Let's push the nitrogen, let's push the lawns for an awesome spring 2021. 2020 has been a crazy year, and while it really shouldn't have affected our lawns that much, oh my gosh, our lives have been disrupted. But here's to a good season, and here's to an awesome fall season coming up. Fall is in the air for me, and we will continue to push on the lawn. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching my videos. I hope you guys are learning things, and I will see you in the next one. Sit down so I get the shot. All right, so we're, what's this place called? Weeping Rock Campground, something like that. So we're out here camping. We got the fire going, and we've been informed that we're not allowed to have a fire because it's so dry out here.
Can we not put that in?
What? We're not allowed to say that?
No.
Okay, so we're up here, the Weeping Rock Campground. Fontanelle Reservoir or something. We're right below the dam, and just here for a couple days just to get out for the last hoorah of the summer, you know what I mean? And we've got ourselves a campfire here.
Okay, good.
Keep it at that.
Is that?
We're good.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, we got ourselves a campfire, and yeah, we're really enjoying ourselves here.
You with Gracie all day?
Did you bring any hot dogs?
Wait, yes.
Nope. Seem like it. I've never seen Dad roast a marshmallow in the entire time of us being married.
What?
But he's so dead set on us not putting the fire out. He's roasting marshmallows.
This is not true.
It is so true.
So this is where we've been hanging out for a day. We came here yesterday, broke down that other camp, came here. So we're about ready to get packed up and go. As you can see here, we got our tent, 20-man tent right there. It's freaking awesome. Gonna be right here next to the river. We floated this river probably 4 or 5 miles yesterday in life jackets. It was quite enjoyable there. No fail there, folks. Got a ride in there.
A camping Jimmy.
What does this Jimmy think he's doing? Like, get out of my freaking space, you know what I mean? Like, go away. This is my zone. People going in, going out. So I'm gonna get into the lake here, or this river. So this is the Green River. This thing goes all the way up through Wyoming, down through Utah, and then meets up with the Colorado River. Fairly large river, fairly long. So just like that, that's it. That's a camping trip if I've ever seen one. Camping by the river, amazing, I'll tell you what.